Hello, Mountain Vista Bobcats. It's Mrs. Hinchin here. These are the announcements for May 3rd through 7th. I know I'm running a little bit late, so sorry about that. But nonetheless, you're going to have your announcements. So here we go. We're going to start with our Pledge of Allegiance. If you could please stand. Place your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, here we go. Thank you. You can be seated. We're going to talk a little bit about distance learning expectations, which we would use if we were on Zoom, which you guys all are. So you remember that we are safe, respectful, and responsible at all times. We're going to stay in one spot with our iPad. We're going to keep foods and drinks away from our iPad, especially since we got brand new ones and they're super cool. Zoom with your teacher present. Be respectful by listening attentively. So these rules, I know you guys are, these expectations, I know you guys know them, but let's remember to end the year keeping on with some of these things. So keeping your eyes at the presenter at all times, using kind words and gestures. And then to be responsible, we can keep ourselves on mute until it is our turn to talk, which you guys pretty much are really good about that. And then be on time for each meeting, dressed and ready for school, and then only recording with permission. All right, next up, survival skills. So for this week, your survival skill is accepting no for an answer. So how you do this is you look at the person, you say, okay, you stay calm, and then if you disagree, you can ask them about it later. So again, this is a skill that you're going to need to know how to do even when you become an adult, because adults sometimes they get told no many times. So this is just a part of life, is accepting no for an answer. And so this is something I challenge you to try this week and really try to accept no. And, many times we're told no because there's a reason why. And so knowing that and practicing this will help you as you get older. All right, our growth mindset affirmation is the power of yet. So again, the word yet, if we attach it to some of those negative thoughts that we have, really can help us. So again, for example, if we said, oh, I can't do this yet. Oh, this doesn't work yet. I don't know yet. So we always add the word yet because that helps us with our growth mindset. That helps us to know that it doesn't stop there. We can keep trying, keep persisting. And like this one, I don't get it yet. That doesn't mean that you're never going to get it. It just means you don't get it right now, but you're going to keep working at it. And so I want to challenge you to keep adding the word yet to some of those negative things that you might say to yourself. All right. Welcome back to our Power Up Hubs. Our kids are here. Remember, come every day. We love seeing you here at school. And you guys have been doing a good job with the masks and the social distancing. I watch you outside of my window, and you're doing a great job, so keep it up. All right, this week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So I want you guys to be extra sweet, extra nice, extra everything to your teachers because they've done such a good job coming to distance learning. And so I thought in celebrating Teacher Appreciation Week, we would spotlight some famous teachers that you might want to know about or you might already know about. So the first one we're going to do is Anne Sullivan. Anne Sullivan was actually blind, partially blind herself. She had something wrong with her eyes when she was a little girl. And she was educated at the Perkins School for the Blind. But then when she became an adult, her eye problems kind of started to resolve and she wasn't blind anymore, so she was able to see. She became a teacher and she was famously known for being Helen Keller's teacher. And if you don't know who Helen Keller was, she was a little girl that was born blind and deaf. So she couldn't hear and she couldn't see. So a lot of the ways that you communicate are either through one of those ways. You either see things, so you can see sign language, but she couldn't see, so she couldn't do sign language. And she couldn't hear, so you couldn't talk to her. And so Helen Keller had some challenges in her life. Well, she got paired up with Anne Sullivan, and Anne Sullivan basically taught her how to communicate and taught her how to get past some of these things, these challenges that she had. And what Anne Sullivan would do was she would do sign language into her hand so that she was able to communicate with her. And this partnership lasted for the remainder of their lives. And Anne Sullivan stayed with Helen most of her life to kind of keep her, and communicate with her and to help her. And Helen Keller became very famous. She was a speaker. She would speak through the use of Anne Sullivan. And then a book was written about her, a play, and about Anne Sullivan, and she became known as the Miracle Worker. So if you want to know more about her, you can look up the Miracle Worker play, and it kind of talks all about this partnership that they had and how Anne Sullivan was a teacher to Helen Keller. And they have a very inspiring story about not giving up, like we talked about growth mindset, not giving up, persisting. And Anne Sullivan was a great teacher because she figured out a way to get to Helen. She figured out a way to reach her. Having been blind herself, she kind of had an insight into what it was like to be like her. And so she was able to reach her. And that's what good teachers do. So I want you to know that you have teachers that figure out ways to reach you and to help you. And so this week we want to say thank you to our teachers. And I think I'm going to be spotlighting a teacher every single week, even though it's just or every single week this month, because we think teachers deserve more than a week. All right. So way to go. Good job. Thank you to our teachers. And next up, remember, after lunch is intervention time. Don't forget that. And then boys and girls, it's also Mental Health Awareness Month for May, and CVUSD, our district, has created a Spirit Week, and we just got the information about it on Friday. And so I know today's Monday. Today we should be wearing mixed match. Maybe you could change your clothes after lunch or something, wear a mixed match or tie-dye or colorful clothes. But tomorrow is Talk About It Tuesday, so you wear green socks or fun socks. And then Wednesday's Walk It Out Wednesday, where you wear your favorite shoes. And then Thursday's Thankful Thursday, where you wear your favorite hat. And then Friday is Going Green for Self-Esteem, where you wear green all day. And then you can post a pic on hashtag CVUSD Spirit Week or hashtag Healthy Minds 2021. So again, there's also some really cool backgrounds that they have included. And so teachers, I emailed you all of this information so you can share these backgrounds with your students if they want to put that on their Zoom backgrounds. But again, I look forward to seeing some of your crazy socks or your cool shoes or your green hats or favorite hats or your green outfits. So let's try to do that. Also, along with our Mental Health Awareness Month, they have done a challenge for each day, like Mindfulness Monday, Talk About It Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, Fun Fact Friday. There's an activity, and so this is the screenshot of those activities. So you would click on it on the 10th, and then it would be a mindfulness activity, things like that. And then there's also a video on the resources that I sent to all the teachers. There's a video here where they talk about mental health awareness and the partnership between CVUSD and the Latino Commission. So I want you guys to check all of that out. Again, teachers, I emailed that to you, so you should see all of that information from me today. All right, so every day counts. School success starts with attendance. As we always say, you got to be here at school. All right, boys and girls, top attendance for the week. Remaining strong is third grade. They hold the top spot every week, but they did kind of go up a little bit, which we want to see that number go down. So they did do a little increase, but they still stayed up on top. But fourth grade is closing in. Fourth grade was at 28%. So fourth grade, you're catching up. So I would try a little harder this week. You might be able to overtake third grade. All right, next up, top usage for Lexia Core 5 is kindergarten with 64%. So way to go, kindergarten. And for IXL math questions goes to first grade with 9,149 math questions. And first grade, you guys have been rocking it out. You guys have been doing a great job. We're really proud of first grade. Science question goes to sixth grade with 1,935. So way to go, sixth grade. Keep it up. And with Mayan, number of books finished goes to sixth grade with 429 books. So I know my other grades can catch up to this. So sixth grade does not have it in the bag. You guys can all catch up. So I want to see you reading those books on Mayan. All right, so our April Ice Bucket Challenge. Let's talk about this. We had 2 goals because you guys were doing so good. You guys were beating every single goal. So I thought, let me make it a little harder. And guess what? I did. I made it hard, and you guys didn't get it. So grand total for Lexia was 187 students with usage, and you guys needed to be at 459. That was definitely not the top. And then IXL questions was supposed to be 115,000 questions, and you guys were only at 93,632. So guess what? let's see, is my graphic going to do it? You guys did not win. So, yay, Mrs. President, I do not have to get iced. Yes, I'm so excited. All right. But that doesn't mean you're off the hook. We still have the May challenge. So what I thought we would do is we'd go back to the basics. We're going to go back to iExcel, and we're going to do a building mastery goal. So right now, our school is at a 0.6 for building mastery, and we need to be at 1. So we have to grow a little bit. That means that all you have to do is work on 1 skill per week to proficiency. So you have to pass that skill with 80% or better. And then if everybody does that, then we can have an average score of 1, which is what we need. We need 1 skill per week. Right now, we're under 1 skill per week. So we need to be at 1 skill per week. So boys and girls, I know you can do it. We're going to be tracking your building mastery. I'm going to be checking that report out and seeing how you're doing. So right now, you're still doing what you're doing with iExcel, but you're working on proficiency. You want to be at 80 or better. So that means that you're mastering that skill that you're working on, okay? So keep that up. I want to see you do that. And then Mrs. President and I are going to talk about what the prize will be if you guys reach 1. So let's see what it's going to be. Right now you're at a 0.6, so you don't have very much to go for this month. So I want to see it done. And it's not going to be ice because I don't want to do ice. All right, and as always, we have yard signs, water bottles, car magnets for sale. We have a lot of things going on. It's the end of the year, boys and girls. It's May, and it's so exciting because, I mean, we've almost done a whole year of distance learning. Can you believe that? It's crazy to me, but we're doing it, and we're doing a great job, and you guys are keeping it and doing a good job. So, as always, be safe, respectful, responsible, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.